All right, and in the latest, Sheikh Hasina has said that the Yunus government is burning minorities to death. The Awami League leader accused the current interim government of interfering with the freedom of people of all religions and communities to practice their own faiths. This is the latest statement by former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. For more on this, we have Siddhant and Kamalika live with us. Siddhant, let me come to you. Of course, we are seeing another Hindu man beaten to death in Bangladesh. Islamists run amok. Violence is spiraling out of control. This has emerged as the biggest issue. And there we have the statement by Sheikh Hasina as well. What can you tell us?
Well, that's right, Haim. In fact, on Wednesday, this incident has been reported where this person called Amrit Mandal, alias Samrat, was lynched by the locals in Bangladesh. Now, in fact, the reports are telling us that he was an extortionist. He used to extort money from people, etc., etc. The local newspapers are reporting about him. In fact, there is a statement which came from the Yunus government yesterday. Elaborating the background of Samrat, that he was a history sheeter. He was involved in many violent activities, etc., etc. But at the same time, the same statement also condemns the mobocracy, the lynching of Samrat. So this is a new trend. Perhaps if we are doing this story today, it is not only to do with the background of Deepu Chandra Das or Amrit Mandal. It has to do with this new trend of mobocracy, lynching, the pattern which is emerging in Bangladesh. In fact, when Deepu Chandra Das's case also came in media limelight, at that point in time also, I very clearly remember there were many Bangladeshi newspapers reporting that it was not about the communal hatred. It was about the internal rivalry between him and his colleagues at the garment factory, because he was promoted and his colleagues were not promoted, etc., etc. So those things were floated at that point as well. But he was falsely accused. Later, it was found of blasphemy, and interim government arrested more than 15 people. This is what I've been told. Now, in Amrit Mandal's case, also, it is being said that he was an extortionist, history sheeter, was involved in violent activities, etc., etc.
Right.
But lynching cannot be justified.
Absolutely.
Whatever may be the background of the person, but lynching cannot. And this pattern is concerning. This mobocracy in Bangladesh is concerning.
Absolutely, Siddhant. Kamalika, let me come to you as well. Kamalika, we're seeing what is happening in Bangladesh. We've seen how in the past few weeks, complete volatility and chaos has ensued in Bangladesh. That being said, of course, the focus remains on free and fair elections, which they do say they will facilitate. There's not a lot of trust right now in Yunus's interim government, with Sheikh Hasina also saying that minorities are being burnt to death.
Yeah, this is absolutely a very important question, that in such a situation, how will election take place in Bangladesh? Because the law and order situation is really at question. And the fact that the minorities, as Siddhant was also pointing out, that the Bangladesh government has come up with a big statement by stating the background of this Amrit Mandal. But the point is, then if he has such a background, then police will go and arrest. Why is the mobocracy there? Why there is this rage against the minorities? Let me tell you, I am from Bengal, and here a lot of people during this time, they go for a cultural program in Bangladesh. Let me tell you, today's status is almost all of them have cancelled their program, because we did a story, if you remember, that a Sarod player, he had to almost flee from Bangladesh, hiding identity as Indian. So if you are a minority, if you are an Indian, then your life is at risk. That's what the Sarod player told me, and that is what the thing which is there in the cultural circle. We share the same language, almost the same language and same culture, but in spite of that, people from Bengal have cancelled. So in such a situation, Tariq Rahman has come yesterday, and a section of people is saying that he has said about all the religions will stay together, everybody will stay together. But we really have to see that what the plan is. As far as Yunus government is concerned, they are totally failure. There is no doubt on that, because not only Osman Hadi's killing is also they have to take responsibility. Yesterday there was this viral video of a militant leader who is Vikram Puri, who is now in the jail. He openly said that all this democracy is happening because of student leaders of NCP, and then Shibir, which is Jamaat's student organization. All they are inciting. So there is a group which is inciting always. Why there is no check on those group? And if there is no check, then how will free and fair election take place? Anyway, the election is not inclusive because Awami League is not there. So it's not an inclusive election. Then how will the election take place? And there is a strong group present in Bangladesh who does not want election. That is also very clear. And that's why all these things are happening. That's what international experts are saying.
Right. All right, Kamalika, thank you so much for bringing us the latest on that. Of course, we're also getting lots of political reactions which are pouring in. Let's just listen into some of these.